Kylie, I want to ask some things. So the state of dating in Los Angeles, and then Dianca, can you come back on, or are you good?
It's not a wave, it's braids. Oh, that's why you can't read the
I was talking to another queen who was on.
No, I'm reading comments being weird.
Okay. No, okay. Don't listen to
I
them.
know. That's why I say don't read the comments.
And they need to put seasoning on those comments. They need to put but let's see. Okay, Dianca's back on. Okay, I have two lovely ladies here. I just wanted to talk to them. Dianca, okay, I want to talk to you both really quick. This is just the post show. So y'all fans watching, this is just the post show. Two lovely ladies. I just want to ask them some questions. Dianca's been off. Kylie, I'm going to give your voice a break really quick. Dianca, the state of dating in New Orleans, what's it like for you?
Well, as I mentioned on the show previously in person, it's kind of like digging through trash. But I'm going to say also, I have to put in more effort, just doing things differently, going to different places as well. So it's kind of like up in the air.
Okay. And then I want to swing it to very poppin' cities, Nolans and LA. Kylie, what is your experience like in Los Angeles?
Dating, it's been hard. It's been very hard, uncomfortable. These people, they just, it's really weird.
I know what you mean.
So I want to ask both of you, these are questions I normally don't ask, but both of you are trusted real ones. You've been on the program before, even before tonight, so I can ask these, and then it'll only be a few minutes and then I'm done. I need some insight here. I'll start with Dianca. Dianca, does how much a brother makes make a difference for if you date them or not? Financially,
I need him to be stable. I would prefer him to make more than me, but if he's making just as much, I'm okay with that too. It's just the goal of him being able to take care of himself and me if need be, especially if you want a family. Because I know when like the family gets bigger, obviously you're gonna have supposed to have more money. Financial stability has to be important. So yeah.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it matters up until they just have to be stable.
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be. Okay, let me go to Kylie, then I'll ask some other questions. Kylie, does how much a brother makes determine whether you make him your boo thing?
No, because now, yeah, in my 30s. In my 20s, it didn't really matter because we were both trying to understand, life and getting it together. But yeah, in my 30s now, it's like I have to, there's a lot that goes into just taking care of yourself. So it's like if I'm dealing with someone, why do we both need to be struggling or more so, or depending on my money? Like, no, we're supposed to have way more because we're adults. And yeah.
Okay. I only have maybe two more questions for y'all.
I don't understand why that would be like, I feel like you shouldn't be dating if you can't support yourself and have extra to spend on a date.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if you have to think, will I eat or do she eat? Like, no, that's not a date. And that's not you being real with yourself. You should more so focus on what you got going on and make sure you're straight. That's just for yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's just being an adult at the end of the day.
Right. Now, with the dynamic of 50-50, which seems to really only be one of the key talking points. Okay, I won't go there. I'll keep it general.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about? I mean, but what you're presenting at right now, both of you, is financial stability. Does that financial stability mean they're so stable where your finances are not playing a part in the relationship? Let's start with Dianca. Is it where they're so stable that it's like they can provide and you keep the money for yourself that you make?
I would say that I would still be working for myself, yes, but more so not just to spend it all, because to be honest, I really have everything I want. Honestly, if I work and he just use his money, I would actually save up my money for different trips and things of that nature that we could possibly go on. And that would also benefit the relationship in general too. I wouldn't just go out spending. I'll still be having my own and just stacking my money. So yeah.
Okay. Kylie, what do you think?
What was the question?
In terms of the 50-50 dynamic, and does your dude have to be financially stable enough to where he's paying for everything, or is it like you're financially stable to take care of you and then a little bit of me, and then I'm still able to take care of myself because I work?
I like it going back and forth because I'm a trick too. And it's not even tricking if it's your partner. It's more so like you're just taking care of each other. You're just making sure each other is straight. If you love somebody, you're gonna make sure they're good. And that's just the end of it, you know.
Okay.
That's how I feel. If I'm having a good week and I'm making a good amount of money, and he for some reason is not really on this week, then it's my turn. I make sure you're good because I know it's gonna come back. I know you have the mindset and the drive to get it back. And then once you get it back, we're back on, and it's gonna be a push and pull, a tug and push. But at the end of the day, we both have to be on the mindset of motivated, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Very valid.
Also, I want to add pointer. Sometimes life gets in the way too. God forbid if something happened to him where he can't work for X amount of time, I will also be there, like Kaylee says, his backbone to also just kind of fit in those places where he can't financially, temporarily at that moment too, because life does happen and it goes that way as well.
And I love that. And I wish that was presented more from beautiful queens as yourselves, because many times it's just presented, nope, you just got to take care of me and that's it. And it's like, let's show each other grace.
Yeah.
It is. And
but sometimes people really do break up and get divorces based off of that. And it's unfortunate. But it happens.
Do they start off that way? As far as like, did they start off dating and she was like, this is what I demand. I wanted to be like this and like that. And he was like, yes, until they got too much for him and he couldn't do it anymore. And now he's saying, oh, I want a divorce because you want too much from me. And it's like, well, you knew what I wanted when I first got in. Or is she presenting herself as like, oh, I got you, I'm with you. And then when they get married, it's like, oh, me, I'm your wife. I want this, I want that. I can understand a man wanting to divorce from that.
But no, the woman,
you know what you came into.
Yeah, in my situation, what I heard experience-wise, the woman typically wanted the divorce because of something happened where he couldn't work anymore. Actually, it was a physical thing, and she divorced him because of that. He couldn't bring the bread home like he used to.
And that's where, I mean, they claim most divorces are caused over financial reasons.
Yeah.
That's what the data shows. And I can't say that, I mean, I hate divorce. God hates divorce. It's a tragic thing. But sometimes if that money, especially if someone has a spending issue or they're not managing their finances well, I can understand how that could negatively impact a relationship. We're about to wrap it up because y'all have Dianca's been here since the beginning and it's late for her. And
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the show, honestly.
This is a great little post show. So I think a question that I have always is a lot of the times, and we'll keep it, even though it's late hour, I still keep it nice because grandma may be watching. But a lot of times women want men that have the 3 6s. Or some say 4, but we'll go 3. A 6-figure income. They're at least 6 feet in height, and we'll keep it grandma appropriate. A 6-pack. We'll keep it grandma appropriate. So we can start with Kylie. Kylie, is that your ideal man? You said you're more flexible, even a few months.
There's good shrimp.
Okay, that should be agreed.
Yeah. So there's good shrimp. A 6-foot guy is more so. It's like an ego thing because a lot of short guys, they feel intimidated by bigger guys, taller guys. So they have more of an aggressive standpoint or something like that. Like I've experienced short guys having what they call small guy syndrome or whatever it's called. Napoleon syndrome. And so, so if they feel that way, they come at you a little bit crazier. They want to make, they want to make their presence known. So they're made sometimes be more boisterous. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Boisterous, whatever. And so that's why girls don't like that. But if you are a smaller guy, but you you feel strong about yourself and you know who you are, hey, come on, I'm not tripping. But you can't be like, oh, I'm small and you think you're taller than me, so you think you're the big guy. Like, no, let's not play that game.
Yeah.
I'd rather, but I'm tall, so it's hard for me to find a tall guy. So that's one of my requirements because it's a hard thing to find.
Okay. Okay. And so you spoke to the height, you spoke to the other
Shrimp.
types of shrimp. Now, what about the income? We just kind of spoke about it, but that's not,
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't have to
income,
be six figures, right? Or does it?
it matters.
So
It
should it
matters
be six
because
figures?
things cost and things are going up. Huh?
So it should be the minimum that you would like your man to make is six figures.
I mean, if he's making that, then that's a beautiful thing. But it's not like, oh, you got to make six figures. If it's
Okay.
around about, near,
Okay.
by, close, around the corner, we can work something out.
Okay. Let me swing it to Dianca. Dianca,
Come up with the rest.
Yeah. That's queen energy. But let's go, Dianca. Your thoughts on the 3 6s, which has its issues.
I agree with the financial thing. It doesn't have to be six figure exactly, but as long as it's around that range, is fine. Close to it is fine. Like I said, as long as you're able to take care of yourself and a whole family, I mean, it really does depends. And I know it varies on each state. Is different. So I'll also take that into account. And we're going with the 6-pack. You just have to be fit, physically able, exercising, working out, that type of thing, healthy lifestyle. You don't necessarily need an actual 6-pack, but it would be nice to look at. But it's not.
Darren's still there. He's smiling right now.
Yeah, it's not a necessity. It's not like you don't have that, so you cut. No, I can't do that. Okay. And what was the 6 feet? That would be ideal. Like I said at the beginning, as long as you're taller than me, I mean, that's fine. But it really does go off of the guy ego, because I've dated a few short guys in the past, and it wasn't me having a problem with it. It was them just being insecure about it, and having that short man syndrome thing that could get pretty annoying. But for the most part, the 6-foot men and all that, they're pretty much confident with themselves. And I don't know, it's just a different vibe, more like a chill vibe. I feel like the short guys, in my experience, now all men have that syndrome, like they got to prove themselves,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. You lovely ladies, I appreciate you both. I'm the type, it's called The Last Talk Show. I'd end up yapping all night because this is information people need, but we are going to wrap it up. I do just want to see one more time. I think we already got both of your Instagrams. If you want to share it one more time for some were just tuning in now, some were getting off work and things like that. Dianca, do you want to share yours one more time? And I can put it in the chat.
It's just Dianca, literally ITSJUSTDEONKA_.
Great. And then Kylie, you put yours in a private, so I'm gonna put yours one more time just for those that may want to slide in your DMs, or some ladies. I mean, I love it every time on the show, and I think both of you have experienced this being on the show. Sometimes sisterhoods can be developed in that lineup, and people start hanging out after the show, and I didn't find my real one, but I got a bestie, and we're going out once a week and things like that. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, we'll leave it there because I'll end up asking too many questions and we'll have too much fun. So Dianca and Kylie, you are appreciated. You are real ones. And hopefully in the future, we can have you back. Nothing's better than in person, but virtual. If we can find you a real one, then we want to find you a real one.
I haven't found love, but I'm still looking though.
Me too. Same here. Yes. And point to you're a real one for having us on here. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed my time in person and on here. It's just it's been a vibe. Definitely.
Thank you for that. So we're going to keep that up, and we definitely in LA, we do a lot of work, but New Orleans treated us quite well. And if we come back and everybody, single, then we want to help everybody find their real ones. So, and then if you
travel to New Orleans, that's how
because,
it's got to be Mardi Gras.
Also, what's important is we're not really announcing this too deeply yet, but we do plan to come to different states. So if we were in a certain state and y'all were like, I wanted to vacation there anyway, then we'd be happy to have you on the show regardless. All right. Thank you, ladies,
for having us.
Thank y'all so much. Somebody just blessed us, and this is part for y'all. Martin, thank you. We thank you. Y'all might see some of that if you get your real one connection and we sponsor your first show. So that's why I'm gonna need y'all to come on back. But y'all are real ones. I hope y'all have a lovely night. You're real ones.
Good night.
Same to you, Pointer. Good night, everybody.
Ladies, you are the best. Woo! Well, we did it, folks. What a remarkable time.